Welcome. If you are new, my name is Veronica. If not, welcome back. Today, I'm going to give you these 3 things that have helped me release expectation. So the first one is going to be meditation, and I'm going to give you a quick example on why I even say meditation. So this was like 4 years ago. This is when I first found out I had expectation towards myself, like a lot of expectation towards myself and everyone else. And just remember that expectation, the thing about expectation is you give yourself so much room to be disappointed. You put so much expectation on people and yourself, and also it kind of has a baggage over you. So like, I know for myself, when I expect people to do certain things because I did something or whatever, you are the way you are and they are the way they are, and people should show up however they show up, and either you approve or you don't approve in a way, and you're there or you're not there. So I feel like expectation in general, if you clear that expectation, if you don't really hold expectation for yourself, you're more free. You don't block yourself from fear because you're expecting to be a certain way. So maybe you're not really being authentic or in your frame. Or maybe you expect certain people to do certain things, and that causes you to maybe be disappointed and not be in a great mood. So it just, releasing the expectation has really helped me be happier, better, more in my frame. And you just allow yourself to kind of see whatever, like let go of whatever you thought it should be like, which is great. So meditation, right? So the first one's meditation. And I realized all of this when I was meditating 4 years ago, because I was doing like a money meditation or something like that, money manifestation meditation. And it was like a 15-minute meditation. I had my headphones on. I'm over here meditating. I detached from time, space, environment. And I come to this void where for like a minute maybe, I felt so blissful, so whole, so complete. And I quickly realized that I didn't hold any expectation towards myself or anyone. It was just, I was accepted as I was, and everyone was accepted for who they were. And it kind of brought me back to like number 2, that's gonna be law of oneness, always keeping in mind the law of oneness, because it's like, the more compassionate, the more loving, the more accepting, the more forgiving you are towards yourself, the more accepting, forgiving, compassionate you will be towards everyone else, and vice versa. And so expectation, once you release the expectation towards others, it's gonna just help you release it towards yourself. And so it really brought me to that wholeness. So when I came out of my meditation, I can feel the difference. I can feel that, when you don't hold that expectation, you're more accepting, you're more forgiving, and you allow yourself to receive what is. Because it's like, if you hold expectation towards yourself, that puts a lot of pressure, So yeah, so pretty much law of oneness, meditating, because I realized those 2 just by doing that. And then the third thing was forgiveness and making room for error. Like I said earlier, when you make room for error, it's not that you're even going to be wrong. It's just you allow yourself to go through your journey, because there's so many things in your subconscious that you believe maybe you aren't enough, and maybe you hold expectation because of that. Things have to go a certain way, or maybe you hold a belief in your subconscious mind that I have to look a certain way, I have to be a certain way, I have to not be authentic, because if not, I might not be validated. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's all like in your subconscious mind. And I know that can be a little tricky sometimes to understand, but so just acknowledging yourself and giving yourself room for error, and just being forgiving and knowing that this is your journey and that's perfect, you'll be able to then release that expectation, and you'll be more loving, more kind, happier, kinder, you'll raise your vibration, and you'll start manifesting things that are authentically to you, are authentic, and not kind of doing things just because of, you know, what everyone else thinks. So that's kind of what helped me with expectation. And those are the 3 things that really, honestly, just keeping them in mind. They're so simple, yet can be a little tricky sometimes to actually practice. But